One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Glad to have you with us. Elliott T. Bauer Stadium in Huntsville, Texas, home of the Sam Houston Bearcats. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the UAB Blazers, taking on a team from Conference USA, the Sam Houston Bearcats. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started.
Okay. You know, smoke limo almost burning the goddamn car down. All types of shit. So yeah, you was doing young shit. Oh yeah. The crazy shit is that at the end of the day, when What's Your Fantasy came out, so I had an independent.
Wait, so tell me, What's Your Fantasy came out while you were still
at the radio station? That's a dirty. So the whole story goes, I'm at this station and I'm making these, little hundreds of dollars here and there while I'm hosting these clubs. So I built up enough money to where I had about $5,000 to $10,000 where I put all that money back into my own album. So I'm paying for all my recording, all my mixing, all of my mastering, and this is the time when vinyl was still out. So I pressed this whole CD together, and I had the vinyl and everything, and then I distributed independently. Even though first you kind of sell the shit out your trunk, and there was an independent distributor in Atlanta. So once I put the shit out. But the craziest, most dynamic, strategic part about this whole plan is in radio, as you know, as time goes on, everybody at radio, they move to different cities. So a lot of people don't stay in one particular slot in one city at a time. So during that 3 to 4 years that I told you I was up there trying to get put on as Ludacris and eventually had to invest in myself, I had a lot of friends in different places that had dispersed all around the country. So I literally told them, yo, I got this single. It's called What's Your Fantasy? Just get on your station. You got people on the station. So I had a network, but it was all a plan. So they started playing it. The shit gets instant reaction. Obviously, instant reaction on their channels. So once the shit started to blow up, and I knew
BDS spins, which is what's key.
We had like 800 BDS spins on an independent artist, which was unheard of. So this is when all the labels started calling me. Before I get to that, calling my cell phone. I don't even know how to have my cell phone. I'm talking about CEOs at every goddamn label. And, that's another story for another day, but ended up signing with Def Jam, and they sent me my contract. And I remember being on air, and all those times that this station made me feel like I could get fired signing my contract while I was still on the air, and that being one of the best days of my life, knowing that I didn't tell them so nothing on the radio. I just literally, after I signed that contract with them and said, hey, I probably won't be working here anymore. I'm just letting y'all know. I'm going to put my 2 weeks in.
Okay,
2 weeks of life.
But how did it just
It was
symbolic for you.
No, it was symbolic. The other crazy shit is, DJ Greg Street.
Yeah.
Greg Street was my competitor. So he's on this other station that everything you do is competing against the other station, and we were on the same time slot, which is 6 to 10. So the moment when What's Your Fantasy started gaining traction, and I'm on the air same as him, and this started playing What's Your Fantasy, somebody texted me and was like, yo, Greg Street is playing your song right now. I said, I'm not believing that shit.
Wow.
So we on commercial break. I turn to this station, I hear my song on the competitor station, and I was like, that's it. I made it. Yeah. One of the best days of my life. So all that in one. Oh, you can clap. That's the first time. Okay. Number 2 is going to be me winning that rap album, best rap album at the Grammys. So this was probably a good 10 years later. Every time I went to the Grammys, I'm in the category with Eminem and Ja Rule, and these were killing this shit. Jay-Z, DMX, Luda's huge artists, but when it comes to these, I'm losing every award, right?
You're not an Illuminati yet.
So it's all good. So I come around and finally, man, I make this album, Release Therapy, bro. And I went on there and I was like, man, I'm making this album and I'm going to win Best Rap Album for this shit. I don't care what happens. I'm specifically going in, writing this shit, making it the way it needs to be.
The intention was there.
And when they called my name, bro, I was like, that was that did it for me because of, all the years, and it was like over a decade of loss, right? And then finally getting that recognition and then best rap album at that, which you already know is hard as, and they weren't really giving the rap category what they needed. And then a funny story to that, I know Shaka gonna laugh at this shit.
That's right.
Because I was so passionate after I got that award, I went backstage. And at this time, they had all the artists separated by curtains, so we weren't in specific rooms. I say that to say, I get back and I'm like, yeah, I made it. I did it. I won. I literally set up this album to get a Grammy, and I got it. And all of a sudden, I hear this voice from the other room on the other side of the curtain. And I'm just like, shut the f***. Some of us didn't win any goddamn times today. I'm like, what? I pull the curtain back. Justin Timberlake is on the other side of that.
Oh, shit.
Shut the f***. Some of us didn't win any goddamn Grammy this year. Gangster, bro. It's just
Holy shit. That is crazy.
And you know what? I'm gonna say something else. We talked about T.I. earlier and like all the shit that we've been through. Something that I do respect of all the shit that we've been through. That same setting within that same time frame as me winning, because he was in the same category. He came up to me and said, "Congrats!" Like looked me in my eye, gave his hand and said, "Congratulations." That's some hard shit.
That's
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? We talk all the shit that we had that was negativity. That's something I want everybody to know that was positive.
That was real.
And I respect that.
That's real.
That's love.
He has a man, man. Because we asked him about you on the same show, and he kind of had the same sentiment.
And the Blazers will put total leather to crank us up. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Sam Houston's offense will start this game off with the football. There's a receiver who's going to draw some attention, Jesse, but really, he's just part of this whole offensive puzzle.
He hasn't been the most consistent guy when it comes to catching the ball for this offense this year, but he has had some big moments. He has had some big games as well. And, David, from a roster standpoint, they're generally not going to overmatch or overwhelm anybody from the receiver spot, but this is a dude that can get it done.
I think that's the biggest point that you made. It's a guy that has the potential to make big plays. And if you're pointing to a guy, he is the one. Talking to coaches, like, they've seen flashes and big moments. They need to see it consistently, and it starts today.
Knocked down behind the line for the second straight play, bringing up a third and lots of work to do. He's brought down at the 33 as the defense keeps him away from that first down marker. Fourth down coming up. And the Bearcats will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Turns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. So UAB's offense has its first opportunity of the day. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game was the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that,
he lets one fly deep.
No way.
And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Simpson. Just a short pass to the tight end. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. The Blazers are flying down the field. Just keep slinging it. He's got it. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. And the Blazers will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Quick pass on the fly motion. Touchdown, UAB. That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
It's not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive thing.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Oh, he's ready to take a shot.
Let's go.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And after making the interception, he takes it inside the 40.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his 2nd interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
That's caught. It's Milner across the 25. Out of bounds right at the 20-yard line, edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score. Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. Looking for the score. Touchdown, UAB. The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. The big tight end, always able to make the defense pay.
And tight ends have evolved so much in football. When these guys are like wide receivers now, and you see why. Got the athletic ability, the big bodies, throw to them, and they'll make big plays for you.
UAB 14, Sam Houston 0.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Back to throw, it's locked. They're working that left side. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. From the shotgun, the inside give. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the 1st down. And the Bearcats want to move quickly.
Well, you got to be turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Defense is about seeing it and pulling the trigger, and you could tell they pull the trigger so fast, get to the back, get him on the ground quickly.
They'll run play action. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Got his man on the right. He is denied, cannot get to the first down marker, and it's 4th down coming. The Bearcats line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. UAB regains possession. The Blazer offense back onto the field. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Off play action on 1st down. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. What a nice job by the defense stringing that out and forcing him out of bounds. He got nothing. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. Quick pass on the jet motion. There he goes. Past the 30. He's at the 20.
Oh boy, no.
Blazers. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
This offense is looking ridiculous. 3 touchdowns now in the 1st quarter, doing whatever they want at will. I don't know if you're panicking, Palmer, but I mean, they got to put something together on the other side of the field, or else this one's going to get ugly fast.
One thing I know, David, is the defensive staff, after having the ball just run down their throat and thrown over their heads, they need to make some adjustments earlier than they probably anticipated, because right now they have no answers for this offense.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. UCLA is down right now inside the Rose Bowl, but this young man under center has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born in Pasadena today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to San Diego State. Any big gentlemen?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. The defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top.
Yeah, and that's back-to-back games this guy's notched a sack. Starting to be a problem. A guy that's diagnosing passes, rushing the passer really, really well. This defense could use this guy's production consistently.
Using his legs, it's Laporta. He did not
Let's go,
make it
fellas.
a stone wall on 3rd down. The Bearcats will bring the punt team onto the field. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now on the return. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. They could not have drawn up a better start than this, already up 21-0. Catch in the middle, it's Milner. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down.
I don't think we ran the
Here's this
ball.
offense with a fresh set of downs. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Out of the gun, the inside kid. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. The Blazers want to pick up the tempo. A first down run on the doorstep. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, UAB.
Man, what a picture-perfect start to this football game. Like, offense doing their job, defense getting the ball back. In this offense, I tell you what, it is an impressive unit to watch. They were good on tape all week studying them. They're better in person, and they are out the gate strong in this first quarter.
Coming out with it, it's Makuba. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
And on the slant route, I love the location of the throw by the quarterback. He's not making it difficult on his receiver. He's putting the football out in front, hitting his receiver right in the face mask and making it easy for him.
Makes the grab. Changing on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29.
Third down, understanding exactly where the sticks are. You know, you got to stop certain routes so they don't get to certain depths. Quarterback completes and gets another first down. Got to be a little bit more mindful of where those sticks are.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now second down. Looking for a man, it's locked.
Good stuff.
Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Under fire. Caught near the sideline, it's Makuba. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And the Bearcats decide to punt it away. Just needs a crack to get a return. Slips through the line. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Gives it on the option. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
Now they've moved it just inside the 40. First and 10 from the 39. Looking downfield on first down. Complete to the left. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, UAB.
How explosive is this offense, right? They rev it up so quickly. Speed, playmaking ability, versatility, running, throwing, NFL talent all over the place. And after that last touchdown, they've already blown this game wide open. Guys, we're not even through the first quarter yet.
Here he comes with the return.
Well, that is a very disappointing kickoff return. They've got to do a better job up front blocking these guys running down the field. There was just nowhere for that return man to go.
He leaves it with his back. Cross the 10, got it out to the 14. That's a gain of 5.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. First play of the period will be a second down. On the run, it's Laporta. Got enough for the first. All down, but he was enough to move the chains.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
On first down from their own 22. They'll give it to the back. He's stuffed after picking up one to the 23.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Crosses to 35. Made a defender miss. They bring him down, but the big play will move.
In Madden, you do that, you getting killed. And you gonna talk.
Maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. Pulls it in. It's Makuba. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. Sends it back in motion. Looking to pass. It's locked. Quick strike complete. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Bearcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. And the defense holds firm.
Should have been a sack.
At all on that play. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Bearcats send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. Handoff from the gun. Good blocking up front. Great job following it. He's got 6 to the 18. And the Blazers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Fires to the tight end. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. Look out, he's got room. Got the first down and more. He gets it all the way up to the 42-yard line, and that's why you have confidence to keep it on the ground in that situation. Looking to throw at Simpson. He'll take a deep shot here. Brings it down on the right side. Touchdown, Blazers.
Boy, they ready.
He got away from the D. They had no shot at catching it.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Makuba. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together.
Hit him.
Get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
And he finally missed one, right? I mean, he's been pretty hot, right? 5 passes in a row. He's been moving the ball around, different platforms, different receivers. Just done a really good job spreading the ball around, and he's human. He finally missed.
Lost one deep down the right side.
Go, Field.
And they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really breaks into the open. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
Dropping back, it's Simpson. Under fire. Caught near the sticks. It's Simpson. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
And that just feels great as a player because this offense, they've probably been practicing that flea flicker play all off season, all season long. They finally get a chance to dial it up, and they go out and they execute it perfectly.
Wide receiver going in motion. Quick touch pass to the receiver. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. The Blazers come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Fires deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, UAB.
Get a Milliner.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Going right to work up top.
Good stuff.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
This offense just has to find a way to find a rhythm here. They're playing at home, and they want this crowd to stay involved and be an asset in the game, but they need to start making plays. They can't keep throwing incompletions this early.
Unloads to the
Look
wide
at that. Oh.
Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's Locke. Makes the grab. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. Spins away from the defense. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
It's really easy to say the word RPO and say I'm going to run them, but you got to make those decisions and you got to make them fast. You can't get confused by all the craziness that's going on, by all the guys moving around or talking. Nice job by the quarterback, staying in the moment, seeing it, throwing the slant, making sure he makes the right decision.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Bearcats have their offense in high gear. Wants to go up top on first down. It's incomplete, and that also might be what is called a learning experience and one this freshman got away with. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. From the gun, running back gets the give.
I like the poise by the quarterback on that play, too, because a lot of times as a quarterback, you see the blitz coming, and immediately you want to audible, you want to try to throw the ball, but he knew that he had a good run play called, and he knew he could leave it on. Heads-up play by the QB.
Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. His defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26. How aggressive will they get on 1st and 10? Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And the Bearcats can really attack on this 2nd and short. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. The Bearcats kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work.
Come
Oh,
on.
man, what a missed opportunity. Big fella almost got to run with the ball. Instead, it falls incomplete and brings up second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Lets it go to the end zone. And the pass falls harmlessly to the ground. We'll see if the laundry is as harmless. They'll decline that penalty. Obviously very happy with the results of the play. Third down has been right in the wheelhouse on this drive. They've already converted a couple of times, but they need the full 10 yards now. Flushed out of the pocket. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. And here's the chance to cut into that lead before halftime. First and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Back to pass. It's locked. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Perfect execution by this defense. They played pass, sat back, looked at the quarterback, took everything away, and even better, good pass rush, finishes it, now put him in a predictable third and long situation.
On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. It's good. Easy call for the ref. And they'll put 3 on the board, but the deficit remains huge.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. They'll immediately call timeout. And the Blazers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Wants to throw on first down. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Kept it, and he's past the marker. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening. Inside the 30 at the 29, it's a first down. To the air on first down. Pocket breaking down. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. The Blazers want to crank the tempo. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Right on the money. Touchdown, UAB. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
He'll bring it out. It's Makuba. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. So the offense doesn't want to take a chance here. They'll just come out and take a knee and wrap up the half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable first half in Huntsville. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, Let's send it back to our team at Elliott T. Bowers Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. The Bearcats will boot it away to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He gets a block. He's on the loose. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
You know, we just went to half, and we drew up all these adjustments and things we got to do differently to take advantage. How about the special teams coming out to start the second half and setting the tone, taking the kick all the way back for 6. You don't draw it up any better than that.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. UConn is getting dominated today, and you know, the folks in stores deserve better than this. No excuse ever for this kind of a clunker. They're trailing by 14 to Maryland. We will be multitasking today, boys. One eye on that game, one eye on your game. Really the only way to do it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
Out of the backfield, he's open. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. And the Bearcats lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. And he just needed a few inches, and he didn't get it. The defense denies this offense. Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. Running back searching for a hole. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
When a running back has had as much success as this guy's had so far, listen, defense has got to cue in. They got to cue in to him. He's priority number 1, number 2, and number 3. That's
holds it in on the left. Off to the races. He's at the 20. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Blazers.
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver's streaking straight down the outside of the field, and my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. Receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
Sam Houston, 3.
He'll bring it out. It's Alexander. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Looking for a man. It's Bailey. Pressure coming. Fires to the wideout. Beautifully thrown ball. Terrific catch, and they'll have the 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on 1st down. Sets up the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. The Bearcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. It's picked off, and another empty drive. He managed. Yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Gives it on the option. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
Boy, as a defense, you hate to just hand out first down. There he goes. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to...
Touchdown, UAB! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the... They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Fielded in the end zone, it's Alexander. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I'd have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
The Bearcats in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The inside handoff. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
This is a guy that can find you the hit yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
Now on first down from the 28. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the 3rd quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and...
Picked off.
Oh, that's a move. That's a play, boy.
He'll try to take it back. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. And the Blazers are threatening on 1st and goal. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, UAB. And they take it in.
Let's go. Right. Single. Black 18. Black 18.
A quick pass to the left. They stop him almost. A short gain there and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. To throw, it's Bailey. Makes the grab. Finally stopped at the 46 after a 15-yard gain.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
Firing to the right, complete. Defense uses the sideline there, and he gets it into plus territory at the 49.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Power football with the run. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Bearcats come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it out fast. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. And the Bearcats have this offense rolling. Looking to throw on first down. Here's a heat. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
Got him downfield. Touchdown, Bearcats. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. They go to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. And maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their...
Turning it on! He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. The quarter comes to a close, and UAB is on top. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the third quarter stats will show you. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. Final stands in the game, and we'll start with the first down. Gonna run it. It's Collins. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Gets open down the middle. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Looking downfield, it's Russell. Fires to the middle. Complete to the right. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32.
Well, it really just feels like they are trying to make a statement to everybody in college football. They've got a lead, they've got it late, and they are still putting it on this defense. They are still letting it fly. They're airing it out, trying to light up this scoreboard.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
And the QB just makes it look easy. Drop back, surveys the field, makes the correct decision, throws the ball where his receiver can catch it, doesn't put it in harm's way. That's a really good quarterback making it look easy.
Quick release on the RPO. Touchdown, Blazers! And they add add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conservative, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Snags a quick pass on the left. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. So now it's 2nd and long. He'll keep it himself. He has the first and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. Looking downfield, it's Bailey. Fires to the right. Complete downfield. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. The Bearcats getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Chunked it away just as he was hit. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Makes the grab. It's Burns. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Found that crease, and they knock him down after a pickup of 5 to the 32. The Bearcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Burns. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. And the Bearcats are threatening in the red zone. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And the rush will get to him at the 25. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Quarterback on the keeper. Fights off a defender. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Steps away. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? The Bearcats didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. To the air, it's Bailey. Quickly complete. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Quickly complete. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. Touchdown, Sam Houston. Great job by the back on the option.
Well, it's good to finally see this offense have a little bit of success, because that has not been the case in this game. Nothing has gone their way. They keep shooting themselves in the foot. You know, guys, coaches are always trying to find things to build on, and this is at least something late in this game, scoring that touchdown that hopefully helps build their confidence the next time they take the field.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he's coming out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, you know, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Running to Green. Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
The Blazers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. It's complete on the right side. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Hauls it in. And we have breaking news. They score yet another.
Black 18! Black 18!
They try to pop a run on the draw. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Trying play action. Here's the pressure. Reels it in and goes out of bounds on the left side after the huge gain. And Jesse, there's a huge mountain to climb here, but you might as well start with a chunk play.
Well, you got to start somewhere, Reese. It's been tough going for this offense all game long. They find themselves in a hole, but I love the aggressive nature. Keep taking shots. Keep trying to claw your way back into this one.
The Bearcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. To the air, it's Bailey. It's on target and complete. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical, they were faster, and it showed today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. it.